fix my hair. My name's Dan Meyer. I was born and raised in Toledo, Washington, just down the road a couple miles. I attended school at St. Mary's Academy through the 6th grade. I graduated from the Toledo school system. So I'm a native of this area. So I'm descended, my dad was Louis Meyer. He was the son of Henrietta Senn. She was a daughter of Mary Dubois, who was the daughter of Isabel Cotner, who was the daughter of Sophie Plamondon, who was the daughter of Thazimuth Veronica, who was the daughter of Chief Skanewa. And then Bill just informed me, now I got another one to add above Skanewa. So that's my tribal background, my upbringing. I do have a degree from University of Portland School of Business in information management with a minor in accounting and finance. I served the tribe since 2009, economic development, tribal council, treasurer. I thought I retired from politics in 2020. Now I'm back. I see things that I think need some improvement. I wish to get back to having a plan. I'd like to know where we're headed for the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. What are we doing for the next 7 generations? You can't have an operation, you can't have a tribal government, you can't have anything that's functional if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, so that the operating people in the operations know where tribal council is headed, where the tribe is headed. I want to see us get back to that. I want to see economic diversification. I want to bring, we're bringing back now the Economic Development Authority. We're bringing back some things now that were canceled, and I just want to ask for your vote. And I have, if anybody needs a more detailed brochure, I have them. Hello again, I'm Dan Meyer, still. The greatest challenge, wow. I hear people talk about GWE, I hear people talk about benefits, health benefits, I hear people talk about all these things. They all tie back together because they're all rooted in money. We get away from our goal of taking care of our people sometimes by just handing out money and think that that's going to make everything okay. There's other needs for our people, and I think that needs to be looked at. Yes, I agree. Again, having a strategic plan, understanding where we're going, so we know how much money we have, so we can balance the amount of money. People say, I hear the word trust, and today people think that means getting land into trust with the government. We don't trust each other. There's too much distrust. There's not enough unity. Our biggest problem is we can't get out of our own way sometimes. We were rolling along really well, and then all of a sudden we start putting a bunch of artificial barriers on ourselves and imposing a lot of different requirements in meddling in operations and forgetting the long-term path and how we have to grow our economic base, how we have to grow. We have a new credit agreement at the casino, so we're getting more and more money from the casino revenue. How do we spend that? What's the plan? How much do we get next year? How much do we get the year the next before? Can we build on that? We can't, I used to talk all the time about foundation, building a good base, building a good foundation, and building on that. All the rest of the stuff will come, but only if we build it up in a systematic and a strategic process so that we know where we're going and how to get there, and if we need money, how much. Thank you. Hello again, I'm Dan Meyer, and my vision, I think I've already talked about it several times. We hear all of these things that cost money. If we don't have a decent cash forecast, if we don't know how much money we've got coming in year to year because we haven't planned, we haven't expanded, we haven't projected properly, then we can't budget for any of this stuff. And so it's really important to have that plan. And my vision is to be able to work together with everybody. I can guarantee you, and everybody in this room will agree with this statement, you're not going to get 5,000 tribal members to all agree with each other. And so don't try. You deal with majorities. You work with the people. You understand the needs. And then you develop the programs. You develop the funding. You develop a plan. You know, PLAN is a 4-letter word, but it's a good 4-letter word. And it's just a matter of working together and getting a common goal and then shooting for it. I just felt we've lost direction in the last few years, and we don't have a unified goal, unified direction. I can't get people on council to tell me what their 5-year plan is, which, you know, maybe there is one, but they certainly haven't shared it with me, or maybe you guys know what it is. I don't, and I hope they have a 5-year plan, because then we'll just improve upon that. We'll continue it. We'll hit our goals. We'll move to the next one. You know, we can't start with giving everybody everything. You know, we have to take baby steps. We have to work into it. I believe we're getting somewhere close to $50 million from the casino this year. We've got all of our tax revenue coming in. You know, that's this year. What about next year? What about the year after? You know, we can't spend all our money in one basket and not take care of everybody else. So that's my vision, is that we have that laid out. Thank you.